going to talk about post transactions. From our main menu with the accounting tab, we go to post transactions. Now this is where all the transactions from the other modules all end up. And the idea is to make sure your debits and credits are equal, and you can tell that by looking down here. This is the individual transaction and this is the total transactions. The idea is to make sure that everything that you're looking at is put to the proper account. So doing a quick scan on these makes it easier to fix it here with the edit by clicking the edit button and saying, like say cash register fund here. If I hit edit, it will allow me to either change it to a debit or credit or change my amount or my description. So this weigh station stopover before it actually gets to the general ledger is a very powerful tool. The other features that are built into here is when you're using the manual entry and you say you want to add, it's going to prompt you. Are you doing a standard journal entry or are you doing a reversing entry? So that when you put in revenue prior to the end of the month and you want to recognize it for your bank and line of credits, you can put that work in process revenue in as a reversing entry, and then the following month it comes right back out again. Same thing with reoccurring entry. If you've got very large payroll journal entries to create with multiple lines, you can set up reoccurring entries that will fill in for you all the accounts, and all you need to do is fill in the dollar amounts for that payroll transaction. So it's important that you realize there are three types of entries. The standard, where you're just doing your normal journal entry, reversing, where you're going to have the transaction reverse itself the following month, or reoccurring, where you have things like depreciation and usually it's the payroll, which has so many lines to enter in. This will make sure that all that's covered with, because it just duplicates it and just empties out the dollar amounts for you to put the new ones in. We also have under division filter, in this case I have multiple divisions, so my GL can say which division I want to post, or I can say all divisions and it'll show me all the transactions that I want to post. Okay, so these that I have here, I'm going to select tag all. By doing that, I can preview post to general ledger, get a look at what it's going to look like before I actually post it. So clicking preview, it will give you a recap of how those GLs are going to post. If everything looks good and you're happy, you can go ahead and say I want to post a general ledger. Now you do have the ability to click this little box here and say show me anything where the debits don't equal the credits, and it will isolate those items for you to fix. So we're ready to go, and we click post general ledger after we tag all again. We can get an audit trail if needed. Some people like to have a paper copy audit trail. Others say, hey, I can just reprint it from the invoice history. So it's up to you. So I'll say no. Now everything has been posted and I'm completed with my journal entry post transaction table.